Hey, it's April from the Noba Garden. I'm going to start this video off with some information or updates. So for about a month or two, I've been doing steady videos. Every Sunday is my garden tour at 2. And then any type of videos I make during the week, Tuesday to and Thursday at 5 p.m. I'm no longer going to do that. The content is here and there. There's a lot of transitioning in the garden between the end of summer and the beginning of fall crops. So now my plan is 2 to 3 videos a week. And they'll just be published on the days when I get them done. So this video, I am actually going to go around. We pulled out a lot of plants. And I have about 70 days till frost starts. Here in North Carolina is Gamble. Sometimes we get a frost the last week of October, the first week of November, and then sometimes we don't get a frost till almost December. So anything that was like 50 to 70 days, I'm going to go ahead and try to put in. And these things are green beans, squash, zucchini. I have one cantaloupe that says 65 days, I think, or 70 days. I'm going to try it. And then I have, I'm sorry, I forgot what I said. So cantaloupe, green beans, squash, zucchini, and cucumbers. So I'm going to put some of those seeds in. So if you want to follow me along with that, that's what I'm doing today. I do want to show you the seedlings that I planted like maybe a month ago or so. And we can talk about those. So this is the seed rack my husband made me. It's not finished, but I am able to use it today. It's only about 75 to 77 degrees today. So I decided to let these guys have some air. These are the seeds that are now seedlings. Some of them got super leggy. I'm still learning how to use these grow lights. And others, like this bunch, look great. But this broccoli right here, for some reason, these are my saved seeds. And for some reason, no matter what I do, they come out leggy like this. Maybe they just didn't. Look how leggy this one is. Like this is not, you can't use these. But others like this, they're just fine. A lot of those are just fine. It's just those for some reason. But yeah. These are what they look like so far. They're going to spend the day outside. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a little bit of new soil in the spot. And the reason why I'm doing this is that the soil level has decreased down, which makes sense because it's been used and rained on and packed down. So I want to give the new crops some nutrition to work with. So that's what I'm going to do here right quick.
You want to help me? I'm helping Mama.
I'm still playing with Noah.
What? Okay,
Don't be up. Be still. I'm going to be one. Come on, Noah.
This is just plain water, guys.
Okay.
So the plant that is going here is going to be another round of these, let me see if I can find them right quick. I've already got some seeds on the other side that have popped up. Well, I didn't bring it outside, so I'm going to have to pick something different. Let's go with
that one.
So this is what was here, before. This is the Summert, the one I kept saying was my favorite. And it says it has 50 days to harvest, so I'm pretty sure we have plenty of time for that. In here. You want to do it? So, put one right there. All right, one in the middle. All right, push it down a little bit. Just push it down a little bit. Okay, I'll do it for you. Thank you. Do a little layer of soil, water it, put some seeds in. Let's go to the next arch and we'll talk about what's going into that one. Right quick, guys. Let's stop and look at my flowers. So this bed used to be full of squash and zucchini. And now that...
Did you just touch it?
And now that I took them out, it's like the flowers finally have room. Look at this beautiful butterfly on the zinnia. I'm shocked it's letting the girls touch it. Be very gentle with them, guys.
Wait, what do they do?
I don't want you to hurt it.
Oh,
bye butterfly. It'll come back. It likes the flowers. And then there's this bee taking a nap in a flower. I always find that funny.
Look, keep going.
So this arch that used to be the Cuisini that I took down already has new green beans and it's already come up. I am going to go ahead, and I didn't do this in the beginning, but I'm going to go ahead and lay some soil down for them. So this spot right here used to be a cucumber spot. I put more soil down. This side right here already has some summert, which is my favorite. So I'm gonna put some salt and pepper cucumbers here. I don't have a picture of the salt and cucumber. I could take you guys to the other arch and show you what a salt and pepper cucumber ends up looking like. They are a yellow cucumber that would probably scare people because usually yellow means bad for cucumbers. However, I will tell you that we have discovered it is a pretty yummy yellow cucumber that we have enjoyed. Now, I am dealing with a lot of worm issues, or caterpillars, I guess is what you would call them. The pickling worm or pickling caterpillar, whatever you guys want to call it. So I am going to be weekly spraying this spot down with BT in hopes that will keep them away so that we do get a crop from this. But the weather's going to start cooling down and being a little bit more mild. The days are going to get shorter, so we should be able to do this. So this is my salt and pepper cucumber right now. It's really not doing that pretty, but that is what they come out looking like. They're yellow, they're really tasty, but you see that little hole in it? I don't know if you guys can see that hole or not, but that's a sign that that worm I'm talking about has gotten into it. Sometimes you can make your decision on this. Some people will go inside and put it in water, and I have seen the worm come out, and then they'll just cut the spot off and eat it. We have done that depending. Now, if we soak it, cut it open, and there's no sign of the worm, and there's no sign that the worm has actually like been living in there, then we will eat it. When they've been living in there, it turns the inside like yellow, and I would not eat that one, of course. But I don't know how much longer this plant's going to live. I'm probably going to take it down this week or so. So I'm going to go ahead at the bottom, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Go ahead and plant some seeds. So what I'm going to do is, you'll notice that I put some soil beside this stem of this plant, and I am going to do Armenian again. If you guys remember that one, it was very prolific, and the pack says it takes 55 days to mature. So I'm going to go ahead and give that one a try, since I got about 65 to 70 days. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to treat this soil with the BT for the worms, and I'm going to make sure that once it starts coming up, I keep the copper fungicide on it as well to help with this disease that's beside this plant. But whenever this plant I'm finally ready to take up, I'm just going to come in and I'm going to cut it at the bottom so it does not disturb the growing Armenian beside it. So this other one right here has the straight 8, which I do like the straight 8 cucumber. However, I do have a cucumber this year that we did not plant, and that was the Space Master. So what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to lay some soil here, and then I'm right beside the stems of those cucumber plants, I'm going to plant the Space Master cucumber as well. I will tell you guys that planting on a day like today is like one of the best days to ever plant. So it's like a cooler, and it's not normal for the month of August to have a 75, 77 degree day. But I think we've had like a cool snap this last 2 weeks, which has been awesome for the garden and awesome for me because I can get out here in the garden. But this is a really good day to be out here planting stuff like this because it's going to rain later this afternoon. So every seed that I plant, even though I am watering the soil, it's going to get another watering in. So it's actually really good. If you can ever catch the weather right after it rains, one thing you could do, sorry for changing the way I'm speaking to this. One thing you can do is come out here, lay down the soil, the new soil that you want, let it rain, in either that afternoon or the next day, come in and put the seeds in. You can also do that because the rain will help you out. However, I just have a very busy schedule, and I'm nervous that if I did that, then I won't come back out or have time to come back out to put the seeds. So I'd rather put the seeds down when I have time. So that's what we're doing. So the next thing we're going to do is I have 2 arches over here that were melons. And I have 2 melons that I really, really enjoyed, and my children really, really enjoyed. The main one that everyone in my family enjoyed was the Minnesota Midget. Now, this says 75 days. I am going to be cutting it super, super close. Super, super close. But I want to try it. Maybe I'll get lucky this year and we won't have a frost until almost December. Like I said, here you just never know what you're going to get. The other one, let me see if I can find it, because I had 2 out here. My children were messing with this. I'm going to have to go back and see if I can find it, because I think they've dropped it along the way. So let me go ahead, because I'm going to run out of soil anyway. So let me go ahead and lay down the soil for this spot right here, and then we'll go ahead and plant the Minnesota Midget. Go ahead and get that cantaloupe in. So let's get started on that. So I just realized that the one I wanted to put in the spot actually takes 80 to 90 days, and I'm most definitely not going to put that there because I know for a fact I don't have that. We might come back to this one. I forgot that I really wanted to put peas on this side, so I might just leave that soil down and then plan on bringing some peas out here. I don't have them on me, since it's such a gamble putting melons out here like this anyways, I think I'm just gonna leave that one side, that one melon, and then this side we'll do something else. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to put down some new green beans and some new squash and zucchini. So guys, when it comes to my green beans, I'm gonna turn the camera around a second and kind of show you my green bean arch. It's not an arch, I'm sorry. But anyways, my green beans, and just kind of talk to you about what I'm thinking about doing. So you're going to see in this little area all right here is pretty bare. And I've already actually put some green bean seeds down that have popped up. But any little area that they haven't, I'm going to go ahead and put new seeds. I am going to put new soil down. I already started in this little spot. But you're going to notice this side is pretty full still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that side alone. If that side dies down, I will put peas there in its place. And then that way I'll have half peas and half green beans. There are so many types of green beans. Pole green beans are my favorite. There are bush green beans, but you don't need a trellis or an arch or anything like this to grow them on. However, they're just like everything else. They are tender to frost, so I had to make sure I picked a variety that's done in 50 to 60 days, which I have 2 that I've chosen, and that's my rattlesnake and my Kentucky, which actually ironically are already the ones on the arch. Now on the end here, I do have some new purple ones. I planted those a few weeks ago. They have an 80 day, 70 day, 80 day, I think. So I went ahead and did them in advance. So let me get started on that. the only thing we have left to do is, this is the only squash I'm going to do. And these are the 2 zucchinis I'm going to do. I've already put the soil down. I'm going to water it right quick and get the seeds in. So I'm only going to do 2 plants of squash and 4 plants of zucchini because my husband asked for more zucchini. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me planting the beginning of my fall garden. The cooler weather crops are going to go in a couple weeks, and I will take you guys along when I do those. And I'll keep you updated on this and how these crops do the second wave of planting. In other words, summer versus fall. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you like my videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.